Hey guys, I figured I'd pop on live now. I'm just sitting here getting ready. Good morning, Gail. Well, Gail, we're all just trying today. So you don't even worry about it. Uh, it's all good. I've been up since 1 o'clock, like last night, 1 o'clock. So if I'm a little loopy, bear with me. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Book club. Yay. It's very exciting. So while we're waiting for everybody, because I am a little early, tell you the trouble I got into today. So I alluded to it a little bit yesterday that I was working out on my deck and some of my planters were broken and my water fountains were broken. So I have this table from my mom and kind of a little bit of frustration and a little bit of fun. I smashed up the remainder of the broken. I had some broken mugs, I had some broken planters, pots, stuff like that. So I decided to make, what do you call it when you put it all on? Oh, come on, you know the word I'm looking for. Not a motive. You know what I'm talking about. Motif. Anyway, when you chop things up and you throw them on the table, you'll tell me. I know you will. So anyway, thank you, Margaret, Mosaic. So I started that yesterday and I have like a box full of chopped up stuff. Well, I'm glad that I chopped it all up because in the middle of the night, 1 o'clock, when I woke up, I decided, well, I'm going to bring the table in. Now, mind you, the table's wrought iron. So heavy. It's about this big. It's wrought iron and the glass on it is about this thick. So I decided at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to bring the table inside quietly. And then I'm going to arrange all of these pieces into a mosaic. And I don't know. I moved it around a couple of times. Let me show you what I came up with. It's not finished. I haven't poured the final acrylic on it, but can you see the different colors? So I took a plain terracotta pot, several of them, and I smashed them up. Hi, Cindy. How are you? I smashed them all up and I laid them out. Kind of, is it really pretty? I hope it is. So look at this. Okay, so the one here is a Tigger mug. And then 2 planters, a coffee cup, all sorts of stuff. So anyway, that's what I did at 1 o'clock in the morning. Try to be quiet doing that. Oh my goodness. So did everybody finish the book? Is everybody done with The Book Thief? Margaret, he's used to me anyway, trying to be quiet. So I finished it actually twice and watched the movie twice because I didn't want to forget things. Well, good. I threw all sorts of weird fruit in my water today. What else? So let's see. I'm trying to work on this. I'm just waiting a couple minutes, guys. I know it's book club, but I don't want to start anything until I'm sure everybody's here. So every time I start to work on this, life happens. So I'm going to do 3 more rows on each front and back before I connect it. So that's cool. I think, no, I don't think so. Cindy, you weren't there. Last night we had such a blast on my live. There was only like 9 of us, but we really had a great time. We did quilling. You'll notice this stack behind me now is all of my quilling stuff. Margaret, come on. Come on. Give a sister some love. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much. Oh, good. There we go. So you didn't have to read it. Although there are some differences, but anyway, you guys know here. Remember how proud I was the first day when everything would fit in this? There's that. So, hi, Barb. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I want to thank you and Margaret. I think you're the 2 on here for being members of my channel. It's very exciting. Very, very exciting, and I appreciate it very much. So thank you. Um, okay. So let's get into that was Ruth isn't here, but she'll probably be here soon. So throughout the whole book, we have been we'll just catch back up. Liesel is with her foster parents, and she's living life. You know, she just got to the point where she's going to the mayor's wife and sitting in the library with her. Well, she actually ends up having a fallout with the mayor's wife, and she says some pretty harsh things. Um, they didn't really portray that much in the movie, but in the books, she did, yes. Oh, good. Thank you, Barb. You know, I was wondering because a lot of people pick one craft only and that's all they do, but I try to do a little bit of everything, including reading, apparently. So, anyway, Liesel does have a fallout with the mayor's wife, and I still think it's fun to say Burgermeister. Because we all think, I don't know if you do, but I think of the Burgermeister Meisterburger, the Christmas movie. That's just how I am. So it's kind of neat to see the loyalty of, what's his name? Oh my God, Rudy. Sorry, I'm having one of those days. I think I don't have enough water in me. Starting to get one of those, you know, how your brain gets in a fog. So anyway, all right, now that we're at the end of the book, I would like everybody to tell me, start to finish, who your overall favorite character was. I have mine, but I'm gonna hold off until you guys tell me because I want to hear your opinions. Because mine, it wavered a little bit throughout the book, but it didn't change. So I just realized this shirt that I have on is the same style as the one I just made. Oh well, now I'm kicking things over. All right, so who was your favorite character? Mine, like I said, I'm not going to tell you yet. I had several relationships that I loved. Rosa, yeah, that's a good one, gal. And how come? Because of her strength or because of her weakness? See, Rosa is not who you know, she wants you to think she is. She's really an actually very soft person. That's all right. Just keep listening. That's fine. Rosa, you know, did you love the Rosa she wanted you to love, or did you love the real Rosa? My guess is the real one because you knew she wasn't as tough as she, you know, wanted to be. I still, throughout the whole thing, yeah, because she tries to put up this tough front. But then when Papa went away, she fell asleep with his accordion and she cried herself to sleep. And she ran all the way to school that day to tell Liesel that Max woke up, you know. So not only that, she let Max stay in the basement in the first place, you know. So she was quite the person. Whereas Papa, he was a very nice person, but you knew it, right? Like he was always winking at Liesel and giving her a break when Mama gave her a hard time and stuff like that. So you could tell he was a nice person because he didn't hide it around a shell as much as the others did. Now that's not strange, Barb. That's not strange because that's death. And I liked the way, like I had mentioned before, when he first started narrating, and I'm like, we're listening to Death tell a story. I was kind of like, yeah. So it was great to see that side of him. He was he like he's a real person, but that side of the character because he wasn't just, oh, you're dead, here we go. He gently took their souls and moved them on. He took them out of the pain they were in. So I thought that was really cool. And especially so in the end. That was so for those of you that have seen the movie and read the book, the ending was so much, much, much better in the book. Yeah, he was a great character. And in the end, when it was time for him to collect Liesel, the way he felt about her and how he went about it with her was really cool because for some reason, out of the billions of souls he touched, she touched him. So it was really a neat story all around as far as that goes. And she was a tough, I mean, she grew up to get married and have some children, as he alluded to in the book, but not in the movie. Correct me if I'm wrong because I might get them blurred a little bit. So here we go. Gail, I was wondering the same thing. So in the book, I'm trying to think if there was a scene. In the movie, Max comes back to visit her as she's working in the store. Okay, and she turns around and there's Max. And so I actually did some research and I asked, I'm going to click on my research right now. And I'm going to, so I actually asked it. I said, does Liesel marry Max? No, Liesel does not marry Max in the book Thief. While Liesel and Max share a close bond and friendship throughout the novel, their relationship remains platonic. Max is a Jewish man whom the Hubermans hide in their basement during the war to protect him from the Nazis. Liesel develops a deep connection with Max as they share the love for storytelling and words. However, there is no romantic relationship between them in the book. They remain friends and allies in their shared struggle against the oppressive Nazi regime. So I went ahead and I took it one further and I said, I know. So I said, at the end of the book, does Max come back to see Liesel? Yes, in the closing chapter of the book Thief, Max returns to see Liesel years after the war has ended. Liesel is now an adult and Max comes back to visit her. Their reunion is emotional and they reflect on the hardships they endured during the war and the people they lost. Max gives Liesel a book that he has written for her and they share heartfelt moments of connection. Max's return symbolizes the enduring bonds of friendship and the resilience of the human spirit, even in the aftermath of tragedy and loss. So while I am a sucker for a happy ending, because I thought for sure, I mean, once you get older, the lines are blurred between the age difference anyway, right? So he comes back, but he does not come back to marry her. However, she does get married and have children, just not with Max. So that was great question, Gail, because I thought the exact same thing. I'm like, come on, happy ending. I want to write to the author and be like, you couldn't put them together? Because I am a sucker for a happy ending. If I'm going to read or see a movie, I want a happy ending. I want to cry happy tears at the end, right? So, it was quite ironic the way Liesel was spared from the bomb that wiped out her whole road, right? So she was in the basement writing when the bombs went off, and that is what saved her. She wasn't supposed to be. She had been told not to be down there, but she went down there to write in that book, and she was saved from the devastation that hit. I thought that was quite interesting. And I think in this, I'm kind of, yes. And the books, the books became, at first the words, you're right. She didn't know how to read. She just took that one book as a memento for her brother, how I feel. And throughout the rest of the story, she began to love books so much. And then it's funny that books saved her life. Words saved her life. So I thought that was very neat. And it was really touching, the scene where she was dazed and walking around the streets, finding all of the people she loved so dearly had passed. And then, of course, Death's narration of how he took each one of them. Mama was mid-snore. Papa's last words were Liesel. I just thought that was pretty neat. In the book, Rudy was already passed when Liesel found him. In the movie, he tried to say I love you to her, but he passed before that. So, like I said, it just depends on how you see the ending. But it was, like I said, it was a tough ending, but you know what? It was almost like a historical fiction. So it had to have some truth to it. So all in all, I think it was a great book for our first book. What do you guys think? Did you like it? You liked our first pick? It wasn't too gut-wrenching, but there were some lessons to learn, and it wasn't too I don't know, it wasn't too basic, but it wasn't too it was kind of like a nice mix of both. So cool. So I was going to just read a quick, for those of you that maybe didn't finish it, or there's a quick paragraph that kind of sums up the whole book. The Book Thief is a historical novel. Okay, so I'm wrong. It's historical. Oh, but it doesn't say if it's, okay, let me start over. The Book Thief is a historical novel by Markus Zusak set in Nazi Germany during World War II. It tells the story of Liesel Memminger, a girl who is sent to live with foster parents, Hans and Rosa Huberman, after her own parents are taken away by the Nazis. The novel is narrated by Death, who observes Liesel's life and eventually becomes intertwined with it. Liesel initially struggles with her new life in the fictional town of Mulching, but she finds solace and escape through books, particularly after she steals her first one, The Gravedigger's Handbook, which she found at her brother's burial. With the help of Hans, Liesel learns to read and write, and their bond deepens as they share late-night reading sessions. As Liesel grows up, she becomes friends with her neighbor boy, Rudy Steiner, a boy who shares her love of adventure and mischief. Despite the oppressive atmosphere of Nazi Germany, Liesel finds moments of joy and camaraderie with Rudy and other characters. However, the war and its horrors soon intrude on Liesel's life in dramatic ways. The Hubermans hide in a Jewish man named Max, their friendship becomes a source of strength for both of them, and they navigate the dangers of living under the regime. Throughout the novel, Death reflects on the nature of humanity and the power of words to both harm and heal. That is a point that's probably overlooked a lot. So this book is not only a book about people and their perseverance, it's a book about words and the strength of words. So think about that. A lot of people just blurt stuff out and don't think about the consequences, or think about who's hearing them, or think about, who it might hurt. So that's a good lesson in this book. And I think it's one that's kind of pushed back. She loves reading, she comes through hardships, but the power of words. What is it? You can't unring a bell and you can't unsay a word. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. The Book Thief is a poignant elaboration of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. It celebrates the power of literature to provide comfort and hope, even in the darkest of times, and it reminds readers of the importance of kindness, compassion, and the enduring bonds of friendship. So, like I said, it's a really great book. Hi, Ruth. Yay, you're here. So yeah, all in all, there's hidden messages as well. Yes, exactly. So words can be very, very powerful. That old saying, sticks and stones could break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's really not all that true, because sometimes words can hurt and words can heal and words can save your life, apparently, because she was in that basement writing that book when those bombs went off. So That is a pretty good lesson, I think. So if you could tell me, what is the most prominent lesson that you learned from the book? Was it friendship? Was it faithful? Was it what did you learn the most from it? I think what I learned most was endurance. No matter what happens, no matter what situation you're in, you can always get through it. You can see your way through it. And yes, I saw that. That was a very powerful movie. Very powerful movie. I also saw a movie that was, yes, yes, correct. Perseverance maybe is the word I was looking for. Um, you know what? Get back up and get going, right? So I think that was one of my biggest. So Ruth, how about you? Welcome, by the way. What do you think your biggest lesson, or the biggest lesson you've pulled out of this book was? Another good one is family, right? Family doesn't have to be blood family, like we've said a million times. It's just family is those you trust. Like you guys are my closest YouTube family. I look forward to seeing you guys. Um, exactly. Family's who you choose. So, and it's even more of a privilege and a blessing when you choose to be friends with your family. I'm blessed enough to have siblings that I love hanging out with. So it's cool to be able to blur the lines between friendship and family. And I think maybe Liesel does that a little bit. At first, she becomes friends with Papa because he's nice and funny and quirky, and then all of a sudden, she loves him as her Papa. So, yeah, that's how I see all that. Whew, I've been jabberjaw. I wish we could do like a Zoom so we could all talk. Yes, she did find, and she kept her promise. I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you. And Max knew that she'd be there. And he came back and he found her. Oh, I'm sorry, Gail. I'm sorry about that. That's terrible. But you did get to meet him once? Yeah, I'm very sorry for that, Gail. Losses, that's another thing, perseverance, right? And we all deal with it in our own ways. So I'm very sorry. Was he older than you or younger? And you know what, Gail? That's why my siblings and I never leave each other without a hug and a kiss. 6 years younger. And then I love you. Hug and a kiss and I love you, because you just never know when you're going to see him again. So, yes. And how to understand, that's great. How to understand why they're the way they are because of where they're coming from. Mama Rosa didn't, she had to be tough. She had to have the stern exterior. That actually saved them when they were in the basement, when the officer was looking around their basement. And he knew that she always picked on Papa, always. And, he threw out a couple lines in the movie, and then she all of a sudden, perked up and was like, oh yeah, if he could do anything and this and that. So it changed the mood and got the Nazi soldier out of their basement quicker. So that was pretty cool. Oh boy. I'm just trying to catch up, make sure I have all of these. And also, Barb, yeah, how to look past others' limitations, because after everybody was killed except Liesel on that road, who did she go and live with? which is irony, but it's very ironic. She ended up living with the mayor and his wife. So full circle all the way back around. She was Liesl turned around and there was the mayor's wife, open arms, and she ran to her. So there was a bond there, even though they had a short or a fallout, there was a bond there that they were able to trust each other enough, to accept each other as family after the bombing. So Liesl wasn't an orphan again. She had somewhere to go. So I thought that was another great twist in the book. Yes. Yes. So the mayor's wife came looking because I think she heard somebody survived, right? Yeah. Exactly. The book saved her again because of the relationship she forged with the mayor's wife over the books, she had a home. So throughout this whole story, books keep saving her and teaching her, and words keep saving her and teaching her. So it's really cool. It's a great book, great author. So I think it was pretty much a success for our first book, and it was kind of fun. So I have here the 2023 bestsellers. So I'd like to read them to you guys, and then I have them numbered, and I'm going to have my computer, whose name I can't say out loud because she'll talk to me. So before I do this, does anybody have any last thoughts on the book or anything we didn't touch on? Anything I may have missed that you guys picked up on that I missed? Gail, I love that because I didn't even think of that for the relationship with the mayor's wife. That's cool. All right. Just making sure everybody's got everything they want to say. All right, so here we go. I went into like 10 different places and I found the top 25 of 2023. Okay. And it's all different genres. So some is going to be, it's all different. Fiction, nonfiction, all sorts of stuff. So here we go. The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store by James McBride. Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. The Covenant of Water by Abraham Verghese. Tom Lake, a novel, Anne Patchett, performed by Meryl Streep. That's interesting. Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity, narrated by Peter. Oh, you don't need to know who it's narrated by because you might read it. Butcher and the Blackbird. The Housemaid's Secret by Frieda McFadden. Elon Musk, sorry, my eyes. Elon Musk. Let's see here. The Serpent and the Night Wings. Britney Spears. Yours truly. Hidden Potential. The Wager by David Gran. Hello, Beautiful by Ann Napolitano. Who Fights Monsters? The Creative Act, A Way of Being. The Ritual, that one looks scary. How to Know a Person. Monsters. And My Name is Barbara, the story of Barbara Streisand. Let's see, Be Useful. 7 Tools for Life by Arnold Schwarzenegger. David Baldacci, The Edge, and Murtagh. Okay, so that's all the books on the list. Are you guys good with letting me have her pick a number and we'll just do that book? I want to make sure before I pick one. Or do you guys each want to tell me which one you feel would be the best? Let me know. I read them kind of fast. I can go over them again. So Gail, you're okay with having her pick it. Okay. I like that idea too. All right. So the Housemaid Secret. Also, okay. So we have two. I'm just going to call her the computer because I don't want her to answer me right now. And one for the housemaids. Okay. Ruth, Barb. Gail's also, okay, Gail's good with that. Okay, so we got two for the handmaids. So we're split. All right, let me see. Same. Margaret, you're correct. So why don't we go with the Housemaid Secret? And I'll come up with a better system for next time. How's that sound? Because there's a couple in there. I mean, I really don't want to read the one about Elon Musk. I don't want to read the one. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So yeah, let's go with that one. And now let's take a look and see how many chapters are in this book. Okay. Because I want to try to do it so that, come on, where is it? Do. Here it is. All right, so let me see. The Handmade Secret. How many chapters are in it? That's true. The grocery store. Oh, the grocery store one. All right, Barb. So we got the gross. All right, so why don't I do this? I'll do housemaids. It's number one, grocery store. It's number two. Somebody pick one more and we'll do it the top three and then we'll have her pick one. Let me see. Oh, I didn't put in my choice yet, right? So let me figure out how to use my phone. And let's see. All right, so my pick would be, actually, my pick would have been the Housemaid. So if I could be the tiebreaker, we'll go with that one. Does that sound good for everybody? Thumbs up on that one? Because I would just be picking my second pick right now. All right, so we'll go with the Housemaid now. Good. I can't tell what that face is. Is that? I'm trying to see the face. Now, are you guys going to? And I need everybody to answer because I'm going to. Oh, it's a salute. I'm going to put everybody in with a number, and whoever's number comes up, I'm going to send them that book. So, once we pick a number, I need you to tell me how you like the book. Do you like it Audible? Do you like it paperback? So there are 8 of us on there. So we'll do 1 through 7 because would I be the 8? No, we'll do 1 through 8. So everybody pick a number between 1 and 8. And whoever's number the computer picks will be sent a free copy of the book. You just have to let me know how you would like it delivered. Oh, there's only 6 of us on here now. So we lost a couple. That's all right. Who do I not have? I need Barb. Okay, Barb's audible. Good, good, good. Okay. So I've got Gail, Ruth, Margaret, Barb. Who am I missing? Country Life. Salute me. Give me a number. I know you're working, but come on. Give me a number. You're passing? Okay. All right. That's fine. So we'll do 1 through 7. Audible. Okay. So do I have 1, 2, 3, 4? Ruth, you're on there, right? Yep. Gail's on there. Margaret, Barb. Doo-doo. Where's my country life? Kindle, Audible. Good, good, good. Okay. I just need to know that. So Barb is Audible. Gail is Audible. Ruth is Audible. Margaret's Kindle. All right. I think Cindy probably had to go back to work. She did say she was working. So we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the closest number without going over is going to, I'm going to send you a copy. Yeah, should I? Okay, I'm going to. So what do we say? We'll give her number 4. That sound good? So we'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to do between 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right, cool. So it'll actually pick a number. All right. So you ready? Alexa, pick a number between 3 and 7.
Here's a number between 3 and 7. It's 6.
Number 6. Number 6. So Margaret, congratulations, Margaret. So I will send you a Kindle book of the Housemaids. You're welcome. You are welcome. Now, let me get in there and see how many chapters. I'll get it in my Audible. Oh. Search house. All right. Here it is. Housemaid Secret. So let me see. I'm just trying to see how many chapters there are. I'm going to put it in my library. Confirmed. All right. Now we're going to view it in my library and it will show me how many chapters it has. It's going to start. Sorry. This is Audible. All right. Let's see how many chapters. Now, I don't know how fast you guys all read, so let me know what you're comfortable. Okay. So there are 74 chapters and an epilogue. So there's a prologue, an epilogue, and 74 chapters. The whole book is a 9-hour read. So can we do like 20 chapters a week? Will that work for you guys? Or is that too much? Yeah, is that too much? Or it'll work for me, but I want to make sure it's okay for you guys. Good? All right, cool. So that's official. If I had a gavel, it's official. So we will do through chapter 20 for next week. Ruth, is that good for you? 20 chapters? We can listen while we crochet, right? Yeah, same. I like to put it on instead of TV and stuff. So I have it on Plus I listen to it in the car. So 20 chapters, we will do, perfect. So we'll do the, what is it, the prelogue or the before, and then we'll do all the way through to chapter 20. I'm excited. I love new books. I love starting a new book. It's really cool. So that sounds like a plan. Ruth or Margaret, I'm sorry. What do I need to send you that Kindle book? Do I need an email? Yeah, I can't do reading because my eyes, they give me headaches. So, Margaret, how do I get you that Kindle? Is it through email? Can I send it to you through email, or do I have to physically send it to you through Amazon? If I do, yeah, Cindy. Yep. It costs me a credit, so I don't. Oh, it's a free Kindle thing? If you sign up for Kindle. Margaret, do you have Kindle? I don't know what I'm just try. Hold on. Let me look. Let's go into Amazon, right? And I'll do Kindle. So it's free if you have a Kindle subscription, right? Well, then how the heck am I supposed to send you a free copy if it's already free? Well, then I'm going to have, you just won something. I'm going to have to send you something. I'll think of something. I promise. I will definitely think of something. Oh, I could redraw. All right, let's do that. Okay, so everybody again, pick a number 1 through 6. We'll see what numbers we come up with. Are you sure, Margaret? I feel bad that you didn't. All right. All right, so everybody pick a number 1 through 6. That's nice. Oh, I think I just swallowed a seed. Yeah. That's so gross. Barb, are you still with us? Barb, are you still here? Let's give Barb a couple minutes. So, Cindy, you don't want to? All right, so it's... You know what? To heck with it. You too, Ruth and Gail. I have enough credits in my Audible. I'll just send you each a copy. So I'm going to send you 2 each a book. I have your email addresses. I think I can email you the books. Okay. Okay. So that's what I'll do. Ruth and Gail, I will send you each an Audible copy. I have your emails. I will send them to you. I'll use 2 of my credits. I have like 8 or 10 on my account. So I will send them to you today. I might have to just send you a credit and you can buy it yourself, but I will send you an Audible credit each. How's that sound? That makes it a lot easier, right? Oh my goodness. All right, so it is a done deal. Good. Ruth, don't go buy it. If you're in your Audible, don't go buy it. I'll send it to you. I'll send you a credit so you can use that. All right, you guys, I have to get to my crocheting. I have to go. I don't have to, but I want to, Ruth. You do a lot for me. You mean a lot to me. So you guys are my core. You're absolutely my core. I know. Stop looking it up. Stop it. Get out of there. I'm going to gift you each a credit, and then you can go in and you can get it. Okay. Now, you guys mean a lot to me. You really do. So, the author of the book is, please hold, Frieda McFadden. The perfect home has one rule: don't look behind closed doors. I love it. Love it. Love it. It's going to be a good book. I can feel it. I can feel it. Anyway, I was being mushy. You guys are really important to me, so I thank you very much. Gail, I'll send, here's what it looks like. But I'll send you the credits, so don't go in there. I did at the very end. So tell me, what is it? Tell me about it. Bismuth crystals. Are you growing crystals like we used to do as kids? Is that what you're doing? Tell me. I must know. I must have another craft. All right, I'm going to look it up. I'm looking it up right this minute while we talk. Don't go anywhere. Come on. I hate it when it tells me my thumbprint doesn't work. It's my same thumbprint. Why is it telling me it doesn't work? All right, let me put this in here. B-I-S-M-U-T-E. Crystal. Boom. Ooh. So hold on. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Anything to do with outside and nature and gardens and bugs except spiders. It's the only thing I ask. Don't put spiders. Other than that. All right, so you're, hold on. I'm typing the word craft in after it. Oh, okay. So you find the, oh, they're beautiful. Let me just look at images. If you hear a giant truck, somebody's getting oil delivered. Wow. So yes, they are very cool. We are still going, and we picked our book. The book for May is this one. And I did put you in the drawing, but it did not draw your number. So I am very sorry. All right, so let's check this out. Where did you get these crystals, Margaret? Oh, there's some on Amazon. So wait, you get them in big chunks and you chop them up? Oh my goodness, some of them are beautiful. Are you kidding me? I don't need another craft, but guess what? So you buy a big chunk and you chop it apart? I'm going to have to pick your brain on this one. That's cool. Oh. Nice. Well, if you wouldn't mind, Margaret, you're on the Facebook page, yeah? Will you put up some pictures of, so I can get more of a idea of what you're, oh my goodness. 30 grams of natural rainbow titanium, quartz titanium, bismuth, is that how you say it? Bismuth crystal cluster. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're beautiful. And then they grow. You know I'm all about this stuff. I'm going down the wormhole right now, rabbit hole, whatever hole it is, I'm going down it. You open a can of worms and you go down a rabbit hole. That's it. Why not save time and just go down a wormhole? You guys, I don't. That is really cool. Margaret, can you put it on our Fortunate Creations group page? Just a little bit. I think that'll be really cool. Oh, I am in love with these pictures. I got to do a little bit more research. Once I'm done spending all my time on quilling, I have a new craft to look into. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on our Facebook page. All right, everybody. So we have our book. We're going to do chapters 1 through 20. And we're going to meet back here next Wednesday from 3 to 4. Sound good to everybody? Thank you all for the thumbs up. Thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate you. And again, thank you so much. Look at everyone on here that has commented just now is a member. You make my heart pitter patter. I will see you this weekend. Now, like I said, it's either going to be at a different time or it might actually be from the flea market. So either way, I will be live Saturday and Sunday morning at 9 a.m. You just never know where I'm going to be. All right, guys? All right. Thank you all so very much for coming. Yeah, I'm going to put them up now as scheduled lives. And see, Nightbot just popped up again. I'm going to have to see what I did. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I'm going to get going. I got rocks to shovel and, stuff to do. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Thanks again for stopping by. What am I going to say? Be happy, be kind, be creative. Bye, guys.